Hey everyone, my name is Kade and I would like to welcome you to another episode of the Purpose Driven Network podcast. Now in the last episode we spoke about network marketing and I went into some detail and tried to explain how it all works. In this episode today we're going to be talking about the Purpose Driven Network. See, persons have asked, "Kay, what is the Purpose Driven Network? What can I expect from the Purpose Driven Network?" And we feel it's only right that we provide some information. So in today's episode, I'll do just that. I'll give you a preview of what to expect with the Purpose Driven Network. So in a few episodes back, I explained to you that the Purpose Driven Network is a group of persons who are seeking to better themselves, right? So that they can fulfill whatever purpose they've been put on planet Earth to fulfill. Because I truly believe that we're all here for a purpose. The reason I am alive today, the reason you're alive today if you're listening to me is because your purpose has not yet been fulfilled, all right? Now, the Purpose-Driven Network is here, right, to stay. That's first and foremost. And we will focus on 5 topics for the most part. So you'll be hearing content related to 5 different topics. So the first thing is spirituality, and a lot of times persons are afraid to talk about religion, but I think in our society it is time for us to have a discussion, right? So we'll carry in some subject matter experts to discuss aspects relating to faith and religion and spirituality, right? The second pillar of the Purpose-Driven Network is to do with health and wellness. All right. So we want to focus a lot on health because health is wealth. So it makes no sense to make a whole lot of money and then to, die and leave the money. You want to be able to live long and live long in good health. So we're going to have subject matter specialists, experts in this field to come onto the platform and to share information. Let's say, for example, you are a diabetic. You will learn what kind of diet you need, what are the foods that you should be eating, things that you should not be eating. Let's say you're hypertensive. What kind of food should you be eating? What can you eat? What can't you eat? How much, how often do you need to exercise? All of that stuff. The third pillar will focus on finances. Now, a lot of time finances cripple us and it prevents us from being able to move from point A to point B, right? So we're going to have persons that talk about, yes, how to make money online. That's one. But 2, we're going to be talking about how to start a brick and mortar business. And okay, if you've already started a brick and mortar business, what do you need to do to grow your brick and mortar business? Now, we have created a tool specifically for Caribbean business owners that will help them to make their business more visible, right? So Caribbean business owners all across the globe, this tool will help them to get more customers for their business. So that tool is going to be launching very, very soon. I'm super excited. The team, we're super excited about it, and we can't wait to share it with Caribbean businesses all over the world. Now, as it relates to finances, we want to also show persons how to budget, how to save, how to invest, right? The 4th pillar of the Purpose-Driven Network relates to relationships. All right. Now, we believe that communication is very important in our society, especially in these days. Right now, we believe that persons would have better relationships if they knew how to communicate better. Oftentimes, growing up, we're not taught how to properly resolve issues. We're not taught how to communicate properly so that we can have a smooth, have good relationships and have smooth conversations. And as such, we believe that if we help to provide persons with the skills and the tools of how to become a better communicator, then a lot of the issues that we have in our society, we wouldn't have them. Let's say, for example, crime. truly with all my heart believe that if persons were to talk situations out, then it would lead to less crime. Let's say persons are having a dispute, instead of resolving to violence, instead of resorting to crime, then if a communication was had, then persons could resolve issues, and then things would be resolved. So we will focus a whole lot on relationships. The fifth and final pillar is entrepreneurship. We want to focus a whole lot on entrepreneurship in young adults. So children are the cornerstone. Youth are the cornerstone of our society. So we want to invest in entrepreneurship at an early age, so that our youths will have hope, right? So instead of turning to crime and violence, they will be able to have something to look forward to, right? So we want to hone different skills, help the youth in the Caribbean to hone different skills, so that they can become, so that they can have the skill set and the tools required to become budding entrepreneurs. Now, there are a lot of other things within the Purpose-Driven Network that you will see. We also have the Purpose-Driven Online Academy. That is where you'll be able to go and learn a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't want to speak too much about it right now, but that's another tool that we're working on. We also have the Purpose-Driven Network Boot Camp. So that's something that's interesting as well. So there are a lot of things coming with the Purpose-Driven Network. There's also a non-profit organization whereby we will donate to persons who need scholarships, persons who are ill and need to have surgery. So there are different aspects of the Purpose-Driven Network. So I ask that you have an open mind, and I ask that you sit back, relax, and partner with us as we seek to effect change in the Caribbean, as we seek to help persons one by one. Now, thanks for listening, and enjoy the rest of your day.